Introduction. As we age, our relationship with food becomes more than just about taste or habit. It becomes a fundamental part of how we feel, how we sleep, and how we heal. After 60, our bodies naturally face more inflammation, slower recovery, and sometimes restless nights that seem to come out of nowhere. But what if your dinner plate could become one of your most powerful tools for recovery and restful sleep? Welcome to Thrive After 60, where we believe aging is not about decline, but about strategy and purpose. Today, we're diving into something both delicious and deeply practical: how your evening meals can help calm inflammation and improve your sleep quality naturally. The connection between what you eat and how well you sleep is real and scientifically backed. Certain foods are rich in anti-inflammatory properties, calming nutrients, and sleep-promoting compounds. These aren't exotic superfoods or complicated recipes. They're accessible, nourishing ingredients that, when added to your dinner routine, can bring real results, especially when you're over 60. Poor sleep and chronic inflammation often go hand in hand. Inflammation can lead to joint pain, digestive issues, and even mental fog, all of which disrupt restful sleep. On the flip side, not getting quality sleep prevents the body from repairing itself and taming that same inflammation. It's a cycle, but it's one you can influence with what you eat at night. If you enjoy these tips and want more uplifting videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. In this video, we'll explore 5 of the most powerful anti-inflammatory dinner foods that don't just taste great. They support better sleep and help your body recover overnight. These aren't trendy fads. They're backed by research and trusted by wellness professionals who work specifically with people in their 60s and beyond. Whether you're trying to fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, or wake up with less stiffness and more clarity, these 5 foods can help. You'll discover the science behind each ingredient, how to prepare it, and why it's especially beneficial for you after 60. So grab a warm tea, get comfortable, and let's reimagine dinner, not just as a daily habit, but as a nightly ritual of healing, nourishment, and preparation for the restful sleep your body deserves. Let's begin with one of the most powerful allies in your kitchen: salmon. Chapter 1: Salmon. Rich in omega-3 to calm your nervous system. Salmon is more than just a delicious piece of fish. It's a powerhouse of omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, which are essential for reducing inflammation and calming the nervous system. And if you're over 60, this is one food you absolutely want to keep on your plate. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at managing chronic low-grade inflammation, often called inflammaging. This can lead to joint discomfort, slower recovery, and increased risk of chronic disease. The omega-3s in salmon act as natural anti-inflammatories. They help decrease levels of inflammatory markers like CRP, C-reactive protein, and even support the membranes around brain cells, keeping your mind sharp and calm. But omega-3s don't just target inflammation, they also support better sleep. How? By influencing melatonin production, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. Research shows that regular intake of omega-3 rich foods like salmon can increase melatonin levels and improve both sleep quality and duration. It's a double benefit: less inflammation, more restful nights. Salmon is also rich in high-quality protein, which supports muscle maintenance and repair overnight. Another critical need as we grow older. Eating protein-rich dinners helps your body recover from daily stress and keeps your metabolism steady. Preparing salmon doesn't have to be complicated. A simple fillet, baked with olive oil, lemon, and herbs like dill or rosemary, can become a soothing, healing evening meal. For extra anti-inflammatory power, pair it with a side of roasted vegetables or quinoa. One more tip: opt for wild-caught salmon whenever possible. It generally contains more omega-3s and fewer toxins than farm versions. If fresh salmon isn't available, canned wild salmon is a great budget-friendly alternative with the same benefits. For those who don't like fish, omega-3 supplements like fish oil or algae-based alternatives can help, but food sources are always better absorbed by the body. Even 1 or 2 servings of salmon per week can make a difference. especially when enjoyed as part of your evening routine. So, if you're looking for a dinner that nourishes your body, supports your heart, eases your joints, and prepares your brain for sleep, salmon is your go-to. It's a small change that carries big results. Let's now move to a sweet and surprising addition to your dinner plate, the humble sweet potato. Chapter 2, Sweet Potatoes, a source of complex carbs that aid sleep. Sweet potatoes aren't just for the holidays. They're one of the most effective and gentle foods you can add to your dinner, especially if restful sleep is what you're after. Naturally sweet, comforting, and nutrient-rich, sweet potatoes are packed with complex carbohydrates that help regulate your blood sugar and promote a deeper, more stable sleep. One of the key reasons sweet potatoes are ideal for dinner is because they support the natural production of serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter. Serotonin is not only crucial for mood stability, it's also a precursor to melatonin, your body's sleep hormone. The complex carbs in sweet potatoes help tryptophan, an amino acid, enter the brain, where it can be converted into serotonin and eventually melatonin. This means that eating sweet potatoes in the evening can gently nudge your brain into sleep mode, without any pills or supplements. Unlike refined carbs that spike your blood sugar and crash it later, disrupting your sleep. If this video speaks to you, feel free to leave a little comment and hit like. It really helps the channel grow, and we truly appreciate it. The carbs in sweet potatoes are slow digesting. They give your body steady energy and keep you feeling full longer, preventing midnight hunger pangs. They also have powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Rich in beta-carotene, a form of vitamin A, vitamin C, and potassium, sweet potatoes support your immune system and reduce oxidative stress, both of which contribute to chronic inflammation. For people over 60, that's especially important, as your immune defenses and repair mechanisms naturally become less efficient. Cooking sweet potatoes is simple and versatile. Bake them whole with the skin on, cube and roast them with a drizzle of olive oil and spices, or mash them as a creamy side dish. Want to take it up a notch? Add a sprinkle of cinnamon or turmeric for added anti-inflammatory effects. You can even create balanced dinner bowls by pairing sweet potatoes with leafy greens and a lean protein like grilled chicken or lentils. This combo gives you a spectrum of nutrients that work together to reduce inflammation, support muscle recovery, and promote relaxation. If you're watching your carb intake, remember, not all carbs are the enemy. The right kinds, like those in sweet potatoes, can actually improve your sleep and reduce stress on your body. And at this stage of life, quality matters more than quantity. So, if you're craving something hearty, naturally sweet, and healing, sweet potatoes might just become your new evening favorite. Next, let's dive into a green hero of anti-inflammatory nutrition, leafy greens. Chapter 3, Leafy Greens, magnesium-rich foods that reduce inflammation. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and arugula might seem like humble salad ingredients, but they're actually some of the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods you can add to your dinner, especially after 60. These greens are packed with magnesium, a mineral that plays a critical role in calming the nervous system and regulating the body's inflammatory response. As we age, magnesium levels tend to drop. This can lead to muscle cramps, restless sleep, anxiety, and even chronic inflammation. Many people don't realize that insufficient magnesium can directly affect sleep quality, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. That's where leafy greens come in. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach provides nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs, along with a host of other anti-inflammatory nutrients like vitamin K, folate, and antioxidants. Magnesium doesn't just relax your muscles. It also supports the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your body responsible for rest and digest. When you eat magnesium-rich foods at night, you help your body shift into a calmer, more restorative state, which is essential for deep sleep and overnight healing. Leafy greens are also rich in chlorophyll, the green pigment that helps reduce oxidative stress and neutralize toxins in the body. Chlorophyll supports liver function, which is key to filtering out inflammatory substances, a process that naturally slows down with age. Incorporating greens into your evening meals doesn't have to be boring. You can sauté them with garlic and olive oil, Toss them into soups or stews, or mix them into grain bowls. Try adding chopped kale or spinach to lentils or quinoa for a mineral-packed dinner that promotes better rest. And if you struggle with digestion at night, leafy greens can help there too. They're full of fiber that supports gut health and feeds the good bacteria in your microbiome, which in turn influences everything from mood to inflammation to sleep. A helpful tip: lightly cooking your greens can actually increase the availability of some nutrients and make them easier to digest, especially important for sensitive stomachs or those with slower digestion in later years. So the next time you're planning your dinner, think beyond the main dish and invite some leafy greens onto your plate. They're gentle, healing, and incredibly effective in helping your body prepare for a peaceful night's sleep. Now, let's turn to a warm and golden ingredient that's both a spice and a natural medicine: turmeric. Chapter 4: Turmeric Dishes, Anti-Inflammatory Spice that Enhances Recovery. Turmeric has earned its place as one of the most respected natural anti-inflammatories, and for good reason. This vibrant yellow spice, commonly used in Indian and Middle Eastern cuisine, contains curcumin, a compound that has been extensively studied for its ability to reduce inflammation, support brain health, and promote overall healing. When included in your evening meals, turmeric can play a quiet yet powerful role in improving sleep and recovery, especially after 60. One of the biggest challenges with aging is how long it takes for the body to heal and bounce back from stress, activity, or illness. Chronic inflammation slows down these recovery processes and increases the risk of pain and stiffness overnight. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, helps by blocking molecules that trigger inflammation at the cellular level, such as NF-κB and cytokines. But turmeric also supports sleep in indirect yet important ways. Because curcumin reduces oxidative stress and promotes brain health, it helps calm the mind before bed, especially when combined with other calming nutrients like magnesium or healthy fats. It's even been shown in some studies to help regulate cortisol, the stress hormone that can disrupt your sleep cycle when elevated at night. Turmeric is easy to incorporate into dinner recipes. Add it to soups, stews, lentils, or roasted vegetables. A golden curry made with chickpeas, coconut milk, and turmeric is both comforting and deeply healing. You can even sprinkle it on baked chicken or rice for an anti-inflammatory twist. To maximize turmeric's benefits, pair it with black pepper, which contains piperine, a compound that boosts the absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%, and include a source of healthy fat, like olive oil or coconut oil, which also enhances absorption. Without these, your body might not fully benefit from the healing properties of turmeric. For those who enjoy warm drinks before bed, golden milk, made with turmeric, plant-based milk, a dash of black pepper, and a bit of honey, can be a soothing and sleep-promoting ritual. Just make sure it's part of your dinner or consumed at least an hour before bedtime for optimal digestion. As always, consistency matters more than quantity. Including turmeric in your meals a few times per week can gradually reduce systemic inflammation and improve your body's ability to recover at night. Next, we'll explore a surprising yet powerful food that's both delicious and deeply linked to better sleep: kiwi. Chapter 5: Kiwi, the surprising fruit that improves sleep quality. When you think of sleep-promoting foods, kiwi probably isn't the first that comes to mind. But this small, fuzzy fruit holds a surprisingly powerful place in the world of natural sleep aids, especially for those over 60. In fact, studies have shown that eating kiwi regularly before bed can significantly improve both sleep duration and quality. It's a sweet, simple, and science-backed addition to your dinner routine. Kiwi is rich in several nutrients that support sleep. First, it contains serotonin, a neurotransmitter that helps regulate the sleep-wake cycle and is a precursor to melatonin, your body's main sleep hormone. The more serotonin available, the easier it is for your brain to transition into restful sleep. This makes kiwi especially valuable in the evening, as it gently nudges your body into a relaxed state without sedation. Second, kiwi is packed with antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E, which combat oxidative stress and help reduce inflammation. This matters deeply for those over 60, as chronic low-grade inflammation often disrupts normal sleep patterns. By lowering inflammation, kiwi helps create the internal balance your body needs to rest and repair overnight. Kiwi is also a great source of folate and potassium, two nutrients that support heart health and muscle relaxation, which are essential for avoiding nighttime cramps or restlessness. Its high fiber content supports digestion and gut health, which, as we've seen, is tightly linked to sleep quality. The best time to eat kiwi for sleep benefits? About 1 hour before bed, or as a light, sweet finish to your evening meal. Just 1 or 2 kiwis are enough to provide benefits without overloading your stomach. And because it's low in calories and sugar, it won't spike your blood glucose or cause energy crashes later. You can enjoy kiwi on its own, sliced into a fresh salad, or blended into a soothing evening smoothie with banana, almond milk, and a touch of cinnamon. Some people even add kiwi to warm grain bowls or yogurt-based dinner dishes for a tart and refreshing contrast. It's worth noting that in one clinical study, participants who ate 2 kiwis 1 hour before bedtime every night for 4 weeks experienced significantly improved sleep onset, duration, and efficiency. That's a powerful effect from such a humble fruit, and it's completely natural. Kiwi reminds us that sometimes the smallest changes bring the biggest results. If you're looking for an easy, tasty way to support your body's healing and sleep cycles, this little green fruit may be exactly what you need. Now that we've explored all 5 foods, let's bring everything together in a calming and empowering conclusion. Conclusion: taking care of your health after 60 doesn't have to be overwhelming, and it certainly doesn't have to be bland or restrictive. As we've seen, with Dinner Plate, it can be one of your greatest allies in the pursuit of restful sleep and reduced inflammation. By making simple, intentional choices about what you eat in the evening, you give your body the tools it needs to heal, recover, and rest naturally. Let's quickly revisit the 5 powerful anti-inflammatory dinner foods we explored. Salmon, rich in omega-3s that calm your nervous system and support deep sleep. Sweet potatoes provide complex carbs that boost serotonin and melatonin production. Leafy greens, full of magnesium and antioxidants that soothe inflammation and tension. Turmeric, a healing spice that enhances recovery and reduces oxidative stress. Kiwi, a sleep-promoting fruit that regulates serotonin and improves sleep quality. None of these foods are difficult to find, and none require complicated recipes. But when you include them in your evening meals with mindfulness and consistency, they can profoundly shift how you feel day to day. They support your joints, calm your mind, ease digestion, and most importantly, prepare your body for deep, nourishing sleep. At Thrive After 60, we believe aging is an opportunity to tune in more closely to what your body really needs. That doesn't mean following strict diets or chasing the latest health trends. It means listening to your body's signals, nourishing it with kindness, and creating simple rituals that restore you from the inside out. If you've ever struggled with waking up tired, feeling stiff, or battling brain fog, don't underestimate the power of a well-chosen dinner. These 5 foods aren't magic, but they are a form of medicine, one that's gentle, sustainable, and rooted in nature. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just try adding one of these foods to your dinners this week. Notice how your body responds, and over time, let these choices become part of a rhythm, one that supports you in aging with strength, grace, and deep rest. Thank you for spending this time with us. If this video inspired you or helped you learn something new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. And tell us in the comments, which of these foods are you most excited to try? We love hearing from you. Your best days can still be ahead, and they begin with the choices you make today, starting with dinner. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Share in the comments what stood out to you in this video. We'd love to hear it. Your feedback means a lot. Subscribe to Thrive Beyond 60, turn on the bell, and join us for more videos. See you very soon.